Tonight's performance of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson has been cancelled. Cancelled. That's right, I said it, cancelled. The reason is, of course, Mr. Ferguson has sadly become invisible. Oh, he's here, all right. We just don't know where he is. He could be sitting behind the desk. No. You know, we know he's definitely here somewhere because we can smell fartiness. But I'm afraid, no, it's April Fool, you see, I'm here. It was a prank, you know, it was April Fool. Do you know, I don't know if I should bring this up because people will go mad, but don't you think that this tie is getting these ties are getting too thin? This is soon, they'll just, you won't be able to see the tie, it'll just be, you know, the buttons will come out either side of the tie, the buttons I mean, I quite like a thin tie, but this has gone too far. It's like Nair, you know Nair, that stuff? No, I'll tell you why I think it's like Nair. You know when you, like, if you've ever Naired yourself, and I have. Recently. It's awesome. They make Nair for men. It's great. Anyway, you know, they try and make it all manly, like men's Nair, you know. You know, for the guy who likes to Nair himself up. Anyway, I Naired a bit of myself because I'd never done it before, and then you get, you know, and it takes the hair off, is what I'm saying. So this cream, you put it on, and then a couple of minutes later, you wipe it off, and the hair just comes right off. And I'm thinking, we've come too far. Humans should not have this type of power. This is the power that belongs only in the hands of the gods. So that's a bit like my tie. We'll be right back.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at your door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. Hi, everyone. TV's Craig Ferguson. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Quietly, please. I know. Me also excited, not really making it all up. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. Great day for It's a great day for our president, Barack Obama. He's the president? Yes! He's in England today, and he got to meet the Queen. And she very regally gave him a photograph of her and Prince, you know, some geezer in it. You know, some Mr. Queen. And he gave her an iPod. I think that's great. Isn't it? Yeah, I'm the President of the United States. There's your iPod. That's quite an unusual gift from the President. Usually gives out, what is it? He gives out about $150 million. But no, just an iPod. Now, you know, the President's daughters, Sasha and Malia, are big fans of Beyoncé. I wonder if they put any Beyoncé on the Queen's iPod. I think Her Majesty would love working it to the single ladies. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. You know, I'm getting too old to pretend I'm the Queen of England dancing as Beyoncé. God, if I had a nickel for every time I'd said that. Anyway, it's April Fool's Day, everybody, of course. Hooray! I'm kidding. No, I hate April Fool's Day. I hate it with all the stupid pranks. I hate it. I refuse to participate. I am the Scrooge of April Fool's Day. I'm like, oh, Tiny Tim, I've brought you a prosthetic leg. I'm kidding. Go on, hobble off when you go. No, you cannot have the day off, Bob Cratchit. That's probably a bit of a reach, isn't it? Anyway, I will say this. I think people who play pranks do it to cover up the fact they don't have a sense of humour. There, I said it. I played a prank today. I'm a very... No, you're not. Pranks are passive-aggressive and vicious, unless they're done by me, in which case they're hilarious. The worst part of April's Fool Day, you know the April's Fool Day? Yeah. Actually, April's Fool Day is a movie I accidentally rented 14 times in a hotel once. No, April Fool's Day, you know when you get the regular proper journalists, the newspapers and the TV shows, they make up fake stories like, oh no, and then say April Fool's, and you're like, oh, ha, 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 ha. You really had me going there. I really thought GM was going to be opening 10 new plants in the Midwest. I really thought that was going to... It's just cruel telling lies like that. It's like telling Michael Jackson there's a Chuck E. Cheese opening next to his house. It's cruel. Kids get in free. We can cut that out. Anyway, back in the 1950s, the BBC in Britain, they did a fake story, it was like a Dateline, but it was a show called Panorama, and it was a whole hour of an April Fool's show, a report about spaghetti trees. What they said is, they said that spaghetti trees came from southern Italy. We have a clip of the show. Show it.
The last 2 weeks of March are an anxious time for the spaghetti farmer. There's always the chance of a late frost, which, while not entirely ruining the crop, generally impairs the flavour.
That's a real thing. That's what they really did. Isn't it great that people used to talk like that as well? Take that, Hitler. Now, of course, there's no such thing as a spaghetti tree, but thousands of people were calling up the BBC. It's a very well-known story. They were calling up the BBC saying, I say, where can I get a spaghetti tree? I'd like to purchase one of your spaghetti trees. I wonder, does it come with a meatball bush? By the way, Meatball Bush is the name I used to dance under. For an extra $10, I'd throw in a sausage. Anyway, in France today, April Fool's Day is known as Poisson d'Avril, which means April fish. Because the big prank over in France is apparently, this is true, is to stick a paper fish onto someone's back. Oh, la ha ha ha. The French used to use real fish, but they stopped because of the smell. Apparently the fish were complaining. You heard me, France. Why are you always attacking us? Why not? Anyway, you know what they do? The TV prank shows. That's what you get on April Fool's Day. And that's almost as old as TV itself. There was you used to have Candid Camera, then you got Punked and Punked with Ashton Kutcher. Isn't he adorable? Oh, ha ha. All right. Anyway. If you say it quiet enough, they don't beep it. Is that right? Anyway, no, CBS premiered a new prank show earlier tonight. You know, I watched it because this show is live. So, shut the hell up. I'm sorry, they're a bit woozy being up this late. No, there's a new prank show on CBS that starts tonight. It's called I Get That A Lot. And the premise of the show is that celebrities pose as ordinary people. I know. Like Heidi Klum works in a pizza parlor, or Jeff Probst works at the register at a grocery store. Grocery store. What happens is it's a beach and, provisions wash up and down, milk and cheese come up on the tide. You never been to a grocery store? It's awesome. People surfing on produce. Grocery store. No, the most outlandish of these setups was, of course, Dr. Phil is a real doctor. That, everyone. Anyway, on this show, when people recognise the celebrity says, and this is the hilarious part, no, I'm not that person, but I get that a lot. Well, goodbye, CSI. Anyway. We probably should cut that out. But what people don't realise is sometimes, people get their celebrities confused. It happens, although I'm not a celebrity, it does happen to me all the time. People come up to me and say, "Oh my God, it's you!" And I'm like, yes, it is. And they're like, oh, and sometimes they get on their phones and they're like, Mom, I'm right here with Liza Minnelli. She's right here. I don't blame him. Liza Minnelli and I look a lot alike. Do we have a picture of Liza Minnelli? There you are. I know. Put me in there. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. All right. We'll be right back to the big show. Welcome back to the big April Fool's show where everyone's like, oh! You got me! Do you know, if you're watching at home, you're thinking, hey, is Craig getting wider? My tie's just getting narrower. It just makes me look like I'm getting wider. Or maybe I am getting wider, you know. Never mind, I'm hairless. My aim is to become wide enough to land a plane on. That doesn't even make sense. Like, you couldn't land a plane on a very wide person if they had hair? Of course you could. All right, we don't have time for me, talking about hair and stuff. We have to do the emails, but I just don't know if we have time. Do we have time? Oh, we do. We do have time for the emails. I'll just do the email jingle. Email time. You'll be told when to clap, lady, and not before. All right, this is the first email. This is from Shannon in Albany in New York. I like Albany, I've been there. She said, I've been to Schenectady. Schenectady is the town that's right next to Albany in New York, but nobody can pronounce Schenectady. So they just say, we're near Albany, you'll find us. Schenectady. Shannon says, hey Craig, I was raised in Vermont and I have not found any other place like it. What is your favourite thing about Vermont? Well, how come you live in Albany in New York then? This is from Karen in Roswell, New Mexico. Hi, Craig. You've been reading a lot of emails from New Mexico recently, but I haven't seen one from Roswell, the home of the aliens. Have you ever seen an alien or a UFO? I am an alien. And I have a UFO. The censors are like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Quick, give me the Urban Dictionary! Look up UFO! It's weird because they go like that, but they're using computers. It's like I learned to type on a typewriter, so I use a PowerBook now. I go like that, I'm typing, and then I go boom and throw it across the room. This is from Janie in Pahrump, Nevada. I've also been there. Legalized prostitution. Hey, you gotta make a living? Shut up. Janie says, Dear Craig, have you really been to Pahrump? I just told you. It actually means water rock.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's not nearly as cute as your description of how to say perump. Our slogans include over the hump to perump and things that go perump in the night. I like your meaning of perump. My meaning of perump, I thought the town had been named after prospectors who had turned up in Perump, decided to have a town there. It was they discovered this, we'll have a town here, they thought. They didn't know what to call it. Then the night around the campfire, they have their beans, somebody farts. It goes perump, and they go, that's good, that's good. That'll be the name of our town. Perump. We're out of time, and I don't care. This is from Linda and Lewis. Oh, it's nice they're getting along. They're in Tualatin in Oregon. Tualatin. Linda and Luis say, is it true that by law, if someone knocks your door in Scotland and requires the use of your toilet, are you required to let them enter? Well, I don't know if it's a law. It's common decency. Like, if you turn up in Tualatin in Oregon and you turn up to Linda and Lisa's house and you go, oh, sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I really have to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry, legally we don't have to let you. Fine, I'll use your car. That's what actually happened when I was in Oregon. I was at their house. I went to their house. They're just being passive-aggressive. We have to take a break. I'm having my tie widened, and then we'll be right back. We'll be right back, everybody.
Welcome back. I'm Craig Ferguson. You know, I'm the guy who always says it's a great day for America. And I know. And the thing I say the most, of course, is sorry I peed on your cat. It's true. Now, my first guest is the only person on the planet with a bigger ego than mine. Please welcome from the band U2, Bono. Sit down already, you pompous idiot. Now, you performed at the inauguration. What was that like?
It was amazing. You know, there were thousands of people gathered to see one of the most important and inspirational people of our time.
Oh, sure. Everyone loves Obama.
I was talking about me. I am awesome. You're looking good, Big Craigie.
Yeah. Easy, Boner. You think you're really big, don't you, Boner?
My name's Bono, not Boner.
No, I know. I was talking to my Boner.
Hey.
Yes. I get very excited when there's another guy around.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes. Isn't that right, Boner?
No.
Yes.
Well,
my Boner's talking.
You're being very crude. Everyone knows Craig Ferguson's a gentleman with the proper etiquette.
Yes, it what?
Yeah,
what?
etiquette.
Yes, it what?
You know what I
What?
said.
I don't do big words. But let me tell you, if etiquette means I cried like a bitch watching Charlotte's Web, then you're right. The spider dies at the end. I'm having my period.
It's a sad film. Anyway, hey, I don't think you even know the real Craig Ferguson.
What? I'll prove to you that I'm Craig Ferguson. I'll show you my ID. Now, where's me wallet? Where is me? Ooh, this is nice.
Oh, no.
Oh, Craigie,
No,
likey.
stop it,
Come
no.
on, you want to help me look?
No, cut that
Come
out.
on.
Here, can we just talk about my new album and the music video, which encapsulates...
Hold on, I just thought of something.
What?
You're really boring. Hey, let's talk about something interesting like my music video. Do you want to see it? Do you?
No.
I think they do.
No, they don't. Because I would hazard a guess that
What?
it's probably something that makes fun of Craig Ferguson.
No, it doesn't. Look, it's a heartwarming song about feeding the hungry. All right?
All
So
right.
play the video. I said play it!
Now, that was not the real Craig Ferguson, because he would never wear short shorts.
You're right. You're right. Craig Ferguson never wears any pants at all.
Oh, come on. Then everyone would see your naughty bits.
No, I cover them up with a fig leaf.
Craig Ferguson does not wear a fig leaf.
I said I wear a fig leaf. You see? It covers everything. Stop. Let's do my video dance the right way. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. I said let's do it. Hit it.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm sorry that you had to go for the commercials, because I was just shaking it like a Polaroid picture. What did you do at work today, Dad? I shook it. I shook it like a Polaroid picture. Thanks, Dad. Now I'll never need a scholarship. My first guest today, very beautiful actress, a lovely woman. She's in a movie, Bart Got a Room, which is in theatres on Friday. Take a look at this. Please welcome the adorable and sexy Jennifer Tilly, everybody. Jennifer. You look lovely.
You look fantastic. You sure are one happy guy.
I am very happy.
Craig
yes.
Ferguson, married man.
Yes.
I can't leave you alone for a minute. It's been 2 years, and all of a sudden you go off and you get married.
It's been 2 years. 2 years is fair.
But and you get married in Vermont. You can't get married in Las Vegas like all the other celebrities.
I'm not a celebrity, Jennifer. I'm just a man sitting in front of a woman thinking about the number
So let me
two.
see the ring. Where's the ring? Let's see the ring. Well, this is nice. Do you find you get so much more action now that you're married?
I can't look, Jennifer, because I try and look you at the face, and I can't look at your face.
Women love married men. Do you find that's true?
Yes.
They love married men because married men are relatively disease-free and they've shown the ability to commit. Isn't that true?
I like to think of yes.
Yes, this is a bizarre dichotomy. They're also totally unavailable. You know they're never going to be whining at your door at 3 a.m. wanting a relationship because, you see they're already in one. It's like, you know how those women go to the jails and they marry those men that are in for a lifetime? It's like the perfect relationship. You go, you have sex, but your man is like a convicted murderer. He's in prison and he can't get out. And that's what women want, unavailable men. That's what I found. That's what I found. Craig.
Yes.
So why...
Look, I'm just being honest.
I just want to know, why did you get married? Did you say, my girlfriend, she's my best friend, and I should...
Yeah.
And how's it working out for you?
It's great.
He's happy. He looks happy, right? He looks healthy. He has a very thin thigh.
Well, Are you still dating Phil? Are you still dating the Unabomber poker?
Yes, I am dating Phil. It's going on 5 years now.
Maybe it's time you guys, jump the broomstick,
Jump the broomstick.
Yes,
I don't think so. You know how I see marriage, Craig?
Yes, Jennifer.
It's like you're in a beautiful room. It's fantastic. There's music, there's flowers, there's food, there's everything you want. You're as happy as can be. All of a sudden, somebody slams the door shut and they lock it. All you can think of at that moment on is, how do I get out of this situation, right? That's what marriage is like.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, that's what marriage is like to me, and that's why I'm never going to get married. So
really? I don't know. I think you'd enjoy it. There's, you don't have people turning up at your door whining at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, yes, actually, I always do.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Now, listen, are you still playing the poker? Are you still doing all the poker all the time?
Yes, I am. I play poker. I'm sort of giving it up because I feel like when I play poker, I don't contribute anything to the world. But when I make my movies that go straight to DVD,
Yes.
some lonely person that can't afford a blockbuster movie, they look in the 99-cent bin and they say, oh my God, a movie with Jennifer Tilly. I
Yes.
kind of like her. Maybe there's naked bits. And they go home, they plug it in. There are naked bits and they're as happy as can be.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
You know, Craig, I slept with a friend of mine that was a platonic friend once, and it just didn't work out. So, sometimes you think, like, I'm going to marry my best friend, and it's going to be the most fabulous thing. But sometimes you sleep with your best friend, and then it's just creepy.
Was it a girl? Say it was a girl!
I've never slept with a girl, actually, but, those are vistas that I have to conquer. Right now, I have to say I'm in the room with the door slammed shut, and I can't get out. But as soon as I get out, I think I'm going to sleep with a girl.
Can I see that?
Sure, why not? I think I'm going to make a video and I'm going to leak it onto the internet. I think that might be good for my career.
It would be awesome, yeah.
You make the video with the really good lighting where you're sleeping with a girl and then, oops, oh no, it ended up on the internet. How did that happen? Oh, here's my royalty check. That's, when your career is in a decline or a free fall, that's usually that's usually a good thing to do.
Well,
Craig, you have not reached the decline free fall where you have to leave
contraire, look at
videos
that,
of
look
yourself.
Look at this place! I'd be lucky to be on a nude tape on the internet. Look at me!
Okay, now do you have power issues? Because your chair is so much taller than mine. My chair is down here.
It's
your
about line
chair
of sight. It's about line of sight, Jennifer.
But can you believe this? Look how tall his chair is. Don't you have that little lever that makes it go down?
Hold on.
There.
No, I think this is as low as it goes. Oh, hello.
See? There, that's not. That's good.
Hey, you know what?
Now I have a good line of sight. I was getting a little nervous. I was like looking up and he seemed omnipresent. It reminded me when I'm at my psychiatrist's office and I'm lying down on the sofa. They make you lie down because then you feel very pitiful and small and alone. And then they sit up in a really tall chair. And then they try to figure out and they pass judgments on you. They say things like, well, that's because your father left when you were really young. And I really don't.
I'm doing this thing with my hands.
This is called steepling. You do it, and Mr. Burns does it.
Yes, that's right.
It's a really obnoxious thing. I learned this from Joe Navarro, the poker expert that reads people. And when you steeple, it means that you're really in control. And so but sometimes people do false steeples. Like sometimes.
That was a false steeple. That was a pretend steeple.
Because people do the steeple because they want to give the impression that they're in control of their own show, but they're not actually in control.
Well, I think everybody knows that. I don't think anything's getting given away there. I can steeple all night. People would know you were driving. By the way, I can steeple all night.
When I slept with my platonic friend, it was after the earthquake, and it was a very traumatic time. You were here in L.A. when the earthquake happened.
I wasn't, actually.
Remember when the earthquake happened? It was everybody was sleeping with everybody. All the married people got divorced. They were like, I don't want to be in this locked room anymore, and they were like fleeing. And then all the single people slept with their friends, whoever was available. Girlfriends, boyfriends, dogs, whatever. They needed some comfort.
I wish I'd been here. Can we have another earthquake?
So I had this friend, And his name, I'm not going to say his name, his fake name was Jerry. And he'd been my friend for a really long time, and I thought...
Jerry, did you say?
Jerry, that's a more obscure name.
I just want to say, I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt your flow, but I've got a much better line of sight from here, actually.
Yes.
I'm the man.
Do you really? Here, let me help you out.
Hello, yeah.
So anyhow, I grabbed my best friend. They'd been my best friend for like 10 years, and we did it, because...
Was it good?
The world was coming to an end. Well, it was very traumatic, because I had post-traumatic earthquake stress syndrome, and so I made a lot of noise. Lots, like more noise than I normally make, like loud.
How much noise do you normally make?
Well, like, and then they know it's over. Like,
wow!
But I was just going to town because it was like, it's the end of the world. I'm having sex with my best friend. And
Well, you were doing a commentary now?
That was my subtext. You know,
right.
You have the thing and then you have your subtext, and that was my subtext.
Right.
And he fled. As soon as we were done, he was out of there. Usually he would be like, hey, if he was at my house, he'd be like, let's see what's on TV or whatever. But after that, he was really frightened.
Is he still your friend?
No.
Okay.
It was so horrible after that. The next time, number one, he didn't call me for 2 weeks. And then he called and goes, are you all right? And I was like, yes, the hickeys have gone down. Thank you very much. And then when we saw each other, it was really weird because I was like, ew, I saw you naked.
Yeah.
One of your balls is bigger than the
No.
other. And he looked at me and he goes, you sound like a coyote in heat. And that was that little lunch.
The ball thing, that's perfectly normal.
It was, one of them was this. No, sweet, I swear to God, sweetie. One was like this, and one was like,
Did he
like
walk
that.
in circles all the time?
I had no idea. I didn't know. I always thought he dressed to the left, but apparently that was the deformity. That was like,
Wait a minute, I know this guy. I said too much.
Did you have sex with him?
No.
Yes, you did after the earthquake.
No.
He was having sex with everybody.
I was in a locked room with some other guys. Jennifer, it's always a pleasure when you're here. I feel we've all learned something.
Did you really? What did you learn?
I learned about the best place to sit when when you're on the show, and many other things. It's lovely to see you.
You're the best. Thank you.
The
Nice
lovely
to
Jennifer
see you.
Tilly, everybody. Right back. All right. Welcome, breasts, to the show, everybody. I mean, come on! I mean, I'm sitting there going, oh, and you were too, and you were there, and you were there. And then when the chair went down, I was like, oh. Anyway, my next guest is nominated for 5 Academy of Country Music Awards, including Top Female Vocalist. She's here performing her hit, Johnny and June, from her debut album, What I Am Waiting For. Please welcome Heidi Newfield, everybody. Heidi Newfield.
Oh, there's something about a man in black. Makes me wanna buy a Cadillac, throw the top back, and roll down to Jackson Town. I wanna be there on the stage with you. You and I could be the next rage to hear the crowd roar, make them want more, and kick the footlights out. I wanna love like Johnny and June, rings of fire burning with you. I wanna walk the line to the end of time. Well, I wanna love you that much, cash it all in, give it all up. When you're gone, I wanna go to like Johnny and June. I wanna hold you, baby, right up down. Build a world around the country song, pray a sweet prayer, follow you there. We're down in East tears to cry. Only memories of our lives they remember a love like mine.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
That's a new noise you put in. I love it when they do that. I'm sorry. Look, I know it's a fart joke. I don't give a rat's ass. My show, if I want to have a fart joke, I'll have a damn fart joke. All right, what did we learn? What did we learn on the show? Well, I learned the best place to sit when Jennifer Tilly is on. I mean, my God. It's like, you know, all the just, I mean, I don't mean no disrespect, I really don't, but I kept, through my mind, I just kept thinking, motorboat. And that lady over there is going, waggling her finger at me. She's like, oh, don't you. And I'm thinking, don't I what? I can't even think. And how do you know what I'm thinking anyway? Well, it's fairly obvious, I guess. Anyway, I'm sorry, I don't mean in any way to objectify women. I just can't help it when that happens. I'm ashamed, I'm sorry. I'll watch the sexual harassment video when I go home. Have you seen the sexual harassment video? It's great, it's very sexy. It really turns me on watching it. Really gets me hot. We're done, you know, it's it. You are now faced with your choice that you have every night at this time. Do I stay up and watch the infomercial for the ShamWow? Or do I go to bed? Your call, it's America. Whatever you do, you're free to do it. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.